Okay.
Uh, today my team talk about the the project team is the light checker. Uh, uh, Electrical is another name is electrical model car using automotive bike. Member team include Hành Trọng Hiếu, Hồ Thanh Lân, Võ Minh Huy, Phan Thanh Phúc, and Trần Vũ Nhật Tính. In the first part, my team talk about introduction. At first, its original name were obstacle of avoiding cars. Later, we realized that our project's name were too hard to pronounce or remember for everyone. So we create another name for our project, which is the poster name is Light Checkers. And it, in the project my presentation it have uh, for part in the part one introduction. And then the objective in my project is the light checker is a robot that employ a color detection sensor to follow the provided black light as a pro, pro, self propel robot. The idea of light checker come up from a device we saw on the internet, and we think it also can be used more effectively. So we decided to make an analysis, but it also had some problem due to the current pandemic. The condition for us to meet and collect the products are very difficult. We had to do an online project without an existing product and a requirement.
For the
The
requirement, the project is believed to be widely applied in daily life and work, help improve work efficiency, save costs and labor for companies and businesses. In terms of actual effectiveness, currently, the supply chain market is beginning to develop and flourish. With the rapidly growing demand for freight logistics, many supply chain enterprises have begun to apply land tracker to their transportation and logistic management, such as Amazon and Alibaba. And here are some image of the line tracker applied in the moving object. So as you can see here, this is in a factory, and you can see here this is some kind of library. The scope of the project analyze the design structure and operating principle of the device, create programming code for the product.
So talking into the description of the light checker and turn into a general layout diagram. A general layout diagram. So the product is composed of three wheels, in which the two rear wheels are divided by a motor, then connect to the control system, and the front wheel will run freely. The color sensor will place in front of the front wheel, and here is some set of the product. So we are turning to the operating principle. So the moving product will move in a zigzag path. Assume the product will follow the plug line in three steps. Step one, when the everything from the plug line as deviating to the right, the sensor will notify the port to make the left wheel stop spinning while the right wheel still spinning, causing the product to turn to the left. The purpose of the car is to return to the bloodlight. At step two, uh, whenever encountered in the bloodlight, the sensor will once again notify the part to control the two wheel to spin equally. The purpose to let the product to go straight until it de- deviate from the bloodlight again in the left deviation. And the last step is step three. when deviating from the bloodline, deviating to the left. The sensor will once again notify the pod to make the right wheel stop spinning while the left wheel still spinning, causing the product to turn to the right. The purpose of the car is to return. The purpose to the car is to return to the bloodline. And if we keep repeating about 3 steps, we will create a complete check-in line process for the product. So here is some information and a picture to illustrate how the device works. As you see that it moves in the zigzag path. And we are turning to the part C, the components. Turning to the part C, the product is composed of 5 main parts, which is battery. We usually use 2 3A batteries, and a motor, the infrared sensor, the procedure, and the speed reducer. The last one is the motor control circuit, uh, which DCL298. This is the code of the motor control. So we also have the control algorithm. So we also have a code for the uh, the main code of the DRAM is the main part is processor, and then it will connect to the 2 other parts like infrared sensor and one other is motor control. Yes, and the motor control will last to connect to the 2 motor to control the speed of the motor. That will make the device moving around. And the next picture is the multifunction drive expansion port designed for a UNO port. So we also have here the sample code that we saw on the internet, right? And the code are based on the Arduino IDE software from the link. We also have the link below. So here the link and the reference. So here we get a link and the result of the free reference from two main link in here.
Next, we talk about job distribution in our team. That's for the Ho Thanh Lung. He write a report and collect the information. About me, I design the poster and operate the software system as well control the algorithm. For the Hoàng Trọng Hiếu, he search the information of the component as well as search some image for the project. For Minh Huy, he designed the PowerPoint as well as the image and the general layouts. The last person he is Trần Vũ Nhật Tấn. He search the image and operating hardware system. And in conclusion, after the project, we have success in analyzing the device, the layout, diagram, operating principle, and components of the light tracker, include hardware and software projects. These projects also bring us lots of benefits that ISIS can apply in the daily life. With our fundamental knowledge and experience that we earn after these projects, we can easy to do some more other projects based on this knowledge. And this is our presentations, and thanks for watching.